Alright, I just got back finished from a side area, and with these two jokers, and now we are going to log out. Well, as soon as I check the guild shop anyway. I leveled up once and got a few virus cores, not like they're going to be that useful that quickly, but... Okay. As you can see, we have some interesting accessories here. Slant Hood will be the next all-around best upgrade when we get to level 120. But that won't be for a while yet, so... Let's sell what we have here. I don't know why we got a light claw, but I'm not going to argue against it, I suppose. Blaze Dragon. Not sure where I got those from, but now it is time to log out. So, in this video, we're going to be introduced to the other dungeon, and the last dungeon type that we get to go through in the game. Not the last dungeon, but the dungeon type. Yeah. So yeah, again, this is just to let you know the chaotic PKs are going to be everywhere. Also, take a look at the second one in that list. If you're familiar, if you've watched .hack's sign, that may be a little familiar to you. And they kind of talked to her a little bit too, but... So yeah, we have to deal with chaotic PKs. And of course these friendly chuckleheads are always supporting Haseo.
No matter what was going on, those guys always played the world like they really meant it. They communicated with people like they really meant it. They're good guys. They really are. For them. And for Shino, I won't run away from the world.
Good. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, so this is how, this is one of the part of the reason how Sakaki got hired by CC Corp. So they are absolutely out of their minds. So nothing's changed since R1. CC Corp are still a bunch of greedy mofos and are willing to sweep everything under the rug because they hold a lot of political power and can do whatever the hell they want. Okay, so... Hidden Forbidden Haze. Okay, so that's the lost ground that we first had a proper word in with Nala, who we later found out was actually Yada's second PC. Or third, if you've watched Roots. Anyway.
Sakaki. What are those jerks at CC Corp thinking? I should invite Pi and Adelie.
Alright. So you may be wondering, why are we going to this specific lost ground that we can only access in Daldana? Well, you'll see in a bit.
I should invite Pi and Adelie.
Well, first we're going to check upon the guild shops again. Okay, Knight's Clerk. Okay. Damn, these are already better than the doppelganger weapons. So, I'm gonna grab them. And Fist Claw, we don't need these though. I only wanted to get stuff for Haseo. Yeah. And any new quests? No, just the dubious dog. Alright, let's go to Daldana. to town. So I'm kind of surprised that one of my Super Mario 64 decades later videos is already nearly in my top 10 in terms of views. I mean, the Bernice video, there was kind of a reason that one got freaking as high as it did. There's still a lot of I don't know, relevance, I suppose, regarding Zenless Zone Zero, so it's no wonder that it decided to appear up in a lot of people's recommended feeds. But decades later, really? Now, 60 views is nothing, but when you have a channel as small as mine, that actually is kind of significant.
You want to talk here? What if Sakaki listens in on us with the Serpent of Lore?
Not here. What just... Don't worry. I installed an additional program in your PCs.
Okay, so now
I'm
Sakaki knows that.
Area hacking.
And now he knows you can area hack because you're saying it out loud.
As I instruct. Understood?
So yeah, Pi introduces you to area hacking here.
First, we need to find where the data anomaly is occurring. Yes, there it is. When you locate the anomaly, the program that I installed earlier will make a sound to notify you. Yes, just like that. It's not just the lost grounds. Anomalies are appearing everywhere. In towns, and in other areas too. Just to be safe, you should remember their locations.
Okay, we're just gonna... Fine. Alright. So, we are now in an outer dungeon.
What the?
Pretty funky, huh? It's almost like it's out of the Matrix.
Is this still the world? This place is both the world and not. An outer dungeon. That's what Master Yada called it. I suppose you could call them a byproduct of AIDA's corrosion of the world. While we're in an outer dungeon, not even the Serpent of Lore can find us here.
Okay, pause for a second. So, if Sakaki heard all that you were saying until you got here, would he not be able to replicate the process and find you guys? I don't know. That seems like a plot hole, but a minor one. But hey, anything to keep the story going.
Just be aware of one thing. There are outer bugs lurking out here as well. They're dangerous creatures, so you mustn't let your guard down. Understood? All right, let's go. Kun and the others are waiting for us.
Alright, so... Okay, I have a simple water pill, so I'm going to give it to Pi here. And immediately draw attention away from the fact that she was recovering 41 SP. Yeah. That was another off-screen thing. But now that I have control of her on screen, I'm not going to do that. And Atlee just has, like, super speed, so I don't really care about that. Alright, so here are the outer bugs that Pi was telling us about. They're really not that dangerous.
It's my turn!
I'm not going to use Reaper's Dance. Screw that. There we go. I don't actually... I don't usually get to use Rengekis on the outer bugs because at this point I'm just so powerful that I just like kill them before I can even activate the Rengeki.
I didn't even break a sweat.
No, you didn't. And nice to see Atali and Pi leveled up there too. Nice. Alright. Nice. And now there's a big one. Let's get the big one. I'll crush you too. This is Crush 40. And no Rengeki here. And this'll finish. This'll finish you off, yelped Gohan.
This is a piece of cake.
Yeah, Sparking Zero is great, by the way. I haven't played too much of it yet, but it's certainly a great game. All right, let's get some virus cores, shall we? Look at that. Here, I'll spare you, Pi.
I guess we did it.
One art took out 3 of them, and a twin blade art, to be honest. Those usually don't have a lot of range to them, but hey, I guess they were idiotic enough to get to be. You're too close to the tracks, said Garfield. I'm sorry. So, yeah, that thing has... Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm done.
Armor break!
Get lost. Damn. Looks like Atali's also had enough. It almost survived. Hey Atali, why don't you do something? I'm actually surprised at the amount of Rengekis I'm getting in this
Of course we won.
this section here. But now that Haseo's leveled up a few times, that's not going to hold true for long.
You're not getting away.
Alright, remember to attack the same one Pi is attacking. Yep. There we go. And Atali's putting in some overtime healing all the poison and curse that these things are inflicting on us. Really? Yeah, these things bounce us up into the air, and I don't like that. That's how they break our combos. Okay, we're gonna ignore those guys for now and look for a party of that we can get 4 from. There we go. There we go. There, I'll get some skill level from you.
As expected.
I mean, I don't have to go back and fight those guys, but since you don't get bonus stuff from outer dungeons.
Bring it on!
Yeah, them seeing you doesn't matter either. Nice try, but not this time. And as you can see with Pi's captions in the bottom there, I don't think she's really in the mood for platitudes at the moment. But hey.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Alright, so that's going to be the apex of our leveling in this video, I think. There may be some more monsters, but hey. Alright. There are more monsters. 2 parties of them, in fact.
Your guard's down.
Is it now? Alright. Which one will you attack, Pi?
Falcon!
Take that. Okay.
Falcon!
See ya. Oh. Nice try. Oh, look at that. 28 health, and I managed to sneak that in. Bwahaha.
This is a piece of cake.
And Haseo's twin blade skill level still... It's barely a third. Like, damn. Alright, let's switch to the Otome. And now use the thing on these guys. Or, I guess these girls, because they're named Bug Queen Alpha. Yep.
I guess we did it.
Yeah, just a side note. Avatar Awakening's damage depends on the weapon you have on you right now, because it changes your physical attack, as you can see here. So, be prepared for that. Alright, cutscene time. Here's Kun, Sakubo, and Endurance. So I guess Kun taught them how to do it as well.
Looks like everyone's here.
Yep, all accounted for.
We've informed you of the situation with Sakaki and Yada via email.
So let me get this straight. This Yada guy got in a fight with the higher-ups at CC Corp and got fired?
Well, Yada had mentioned before.
It's odd to seeing Saku directly address Pi like that.
Behind Sakaki, pulling his strings.
And 3 guesses who that would be.
I'm also the one who drew in Sakaki, and the one who gave him AIDA.
Ovan.
It's not just Sakaki. No doubt everything that's been happening up until now.
Was all Ovan's doing, right? Bastard. He just does as he pleases.
Well, I won't let him have his way. I'm going to go and find Yada. I'll search for him in the real world.
To be honest, I still feel uneasy about Yata. But I don't plan on giving up on the GU while all this is going on.
As for me, I'll stick with Haseo.
Well, I'm gonna stick with Master N. And not Haseo.
Of course, you had to throw that out there, Saku. What is it,
I
Adelaide?
can't follow Sakaki as he is right now. Then again, I can't just leave him alone either.
You know, I don't owe Yada anything.
Haseo.
But I decided I'm going to see this thing through to the end. I don't know why AIDA was in Ovan's left arm. Or why Shino got PK'd by Ovan. Or why I'm an epitaph user or the terror of death. Or awakened to the Avatar. Or why I met Ovan. Or even why I'm here in the first place.
Dude's going through an existential crisis
I'm not
now.
going to run away from the world. when I don't know myself at all.
Thank you, Haseo. I'm positive I'll be able to bring Master Yada back. All I need is just a little bit of time.
I'll do what I can to look through the world while Pai's busy out in the real world.
Well then, I suppose I'm off too. Call me again if something happens.
Okay, I'm with Master N too.
Jeez, Saku's rude. Alright, so.
I'll take my leave here. See you, Haseo.
Alright, so we're actually going to continue for a bit. Doesn't feel right leaving it here. A new Chim Chim. That's a Chim that you can find post-game, by the way, so don't try looking for it now. Okay. Okay, no. And then there's your fan service of the segment. Goodbye. Alright, let's read the email. It's going to be from a unexpected point. Serious? But first, let's go through Pai and the CC Corp email. It just goes over what area hacking is again. Now, this doesn't usually result in you finding an outer dungeon. It's basically a storyline area. But you can go back to these outer dungeons by going to the specific places in the storyline. So it's not like you won't be able to get the Ryu book entries for the Bugborn whatevers, because you do need them for the Ryu book. Anyway.
Yada, where'd you go? We could really use your strength right now.
Excuse me? Okay, hold on. Haseo, you had no respect for the guy before. Like, my god. Anyway, Sage Palace tournament. Okay, this may not seem like it's important, but it really is. So CC Corp tells you about the Sage Palace tournament. It's a PK tournament. So you wouldn't think that's important because Haseo isn't a PK. But PKK is also involved in that. Remember what Matsu said during Volume 1. We're all just a bunch of battle freaks, aren't we? Oh, wait, no, that wasn't Matsu. That was Bordeaux. What the fuck am I talking about? Well, I think I'm remembering stuff that he said during the Mushroom Quest. But the line was from Bordeaux, so I apologize for that. That was a flub up on my part. So, yeah, emphasizes PK players. It doesn't directly say that PKK players are involved here, but they do. Also, Lumina Cloth and Brig Epina will become PK possible towns. Yeah, we're gonna see that in our next video. No, actually, we're gonna see it in a bit, because I'm gonna log in and not leave it here. Okay, Taihaku wouldn't say something like that. What the hell?
A PK tournament? What on earth is the true death? And Taihaku, was he the kind of guy to use cheap taunts like this? Sirius is calling me?
Yes, he certainly is. Alright, let's go to Lumina Cloth. So, This is going to be an important bit. And it's going to be one hell of a cliffhanger because we're leaving after
Sirius
that.
is calling.
Alright, first let's go to Brigapina because I want to keep checking the guild shops for like Ryu book stuff. But we'll head to Lumina Cloth after that. Of course, there's Kestrel crap here. Alright, wait, let's speak to... Oh, no, there's no Gaspard here? Fine. Jeez. Alright, let's check the Rio books then. Because we're not going to be getting into any more combat-related shenanigans until after. There we go. We almost get them all to level 7. Look at that. I can just run to the gate. Now you know why I love these accessories, these materials so much. And why I really don't care about the cheating aspect there, because it's not actually giving me an unfair advantage. It's just making things go faster. Anyway, these two idiots.
Hey, did you hear the details for the PK tournament at the Sage Palace?
Yeah, I heard that players with a high PK count get priority entry.
It's usually tough to get selected to enter the Sage Palace tournament.
And until the tournament starts, there's a special rule.
Seriously? For real?
Here, I'll show you. Hey, you over there!
Yes? Why? You're not supposed to be able to PK in town.
How's that? It's a PK free-for-all from here on in.
Sweet! I guess even CC Corp comes up with some good ideas sometimes. This is perfect for us.
Come on, let's go find us some noobs and PK 'em. A chance like this is rare, you know.
Sickening.
PKing in town?
Be careful, Terror of Death. There are no doubt many...
Oops, sorry, Sirius. I didn't mean to cut you
Sirius.
off there.
Read the CC Corp email yet? It seems that Taihaku is the one who planned this PK tournament.
Bullshit.
Follow me. There's a title match starting at the Sage Palace.
Okay, now we get to see what most of this is about.
It seems they're going to give a huge sum of net money to the winner of this tournament.
By net money, you mean cash?
Yes, cash.
Damn.
That's crazy.
The way Sirius said cash, he sounds so disgusted.
Yes. Everything about this is abnormal.
Well, it's time for today's main event, the Sage Palace title match.
The announcer
Look,
sounds different.
Here comes the challenger.
Also, as a side note, Sirius was kind of unbearable the last 2 volumes until the kind of the middle of volume 2, when we cured him of AIDA.
Hey, he looks tough.
But he definitely peaks
And
here.
here comes the Sage Palace Emperor. Ladies and gentlemen, Taihaku.
Ah, there's the man. Level 115, not too far from us.
Seems like he's fighting alone.
All right.
Okay, Lord Partisan,
Let the
an Edge
match
Punisher, and a Steam
begin.
Gunner. Unless one of them's an Adept Rogue.
Yes.
Punk.
He wasn't hurt by that spell?
Taihaku is the greatest Sage Palace Emperor ever and a leading weapons collector. His weapon, the magic sword Maxwell, renders all spells ineffective.
But even so, he's just one guy.
Here it comes.
AIDA! Yep, that's AIDA around his arm, his hand, the sword, damn.
Was that AIDA?
Haseo,
It sure was.
isn't Taihaku the same as me? Serves you right. That's what you get for attempting to steal it!
Damn.
I do not know much about AIDA, but those black dots around Taihaku's sword.
Okay. So, this cutscene. There's a good theory about what's going on here, or at least there was. Jesus.
The sword talked!
Yes. But Maxwell was not originally such a sinister sword.
Has AIDA corroded the sword's data?
Let's go. I don't want to see Taihaku like this.
Serious. Thanks for letting me know about Taihaku. I'll see what I can figure out on my own.
Haseo, is there really nothing between you and Taihaku?
I can't say there isn't, but it's not like there is either.
You've changed. You always pushed people away before.
I just didn't have the luxury.
Luxury?
The luxury to carry others with me. I could only think about myself.
That's hard to hear, but I'm glad I spoke with you. I don't want to see Taihaku end up like Alkaid.
I'll save them. Both Alkaid and Taihaku. They're both valuable friends of mine that play the world. Just like I do.
Thank you, Haseo. Those words will become my hope.
So, you can see Haseo is starting to settle...
Taihaku's been contaminated by AIDA, and the tournament system's been changed. There's only one person I know who could do that. The person behind this is...
Sakaki! Well, just spelled out. But yeah, as I was saying before I got interrupted, though, Haseo is starting to settle into more of a kite role here. He's absolutely concerned with saving everybody he can. So, will he be successful? I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. But one thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Okay, that was lame. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video of Hack G Volume 3. And I guess next time when we... Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm not totally done. Hold on. Yes, gotta check the guild shops repeatedly. Oh, Crusade. And I don't have this either. Okay, that was really weird. My control just stopped working for a moment. And I had to use the mouse to select it. I don't know what's happening here. I did replace the batteries on my Xbox 360 controller. So, okay, getting rid of that immediately. I really don't need these. They're completely worthless. Revival medicine is nice, but that's like very situational. I don't need that either, or the demon bat horn. Confusion is a poor man's charm. Like, literally, even. But yeah, okay. Yeah, next video will be, I guess, the Brodute's equivalent of Cool Mountain. So, can't wait for that, I guess. It'll be fine.